you surround yourself with, because the people that you surround yourself with, their energy will, they will either take from your energy and you will be depleted, or you will have a good exchange. But be mindful who you guys surround yourselves with, okay? The goal is to be the dumbest person in the room. Because if you're in a room where you're the smartest, you're not growing. The goal is to be the dumbest in the room. Yeah, I'm going through my own stuff, Brian, and coming to a lot of realizations. And realizations are not always easy, I will say. Sometimes things come to our attention that we weren't necessarily ready for. So that's not always an easy pill to swallow, chat. Don't forget, the things that you want are not always the things that are good for you. The things that you want are not always meant for you. I wouldn't say it's exactly the, thank you, Crystal. Hi, I wouldn't say it's the same, but lies, I feel hurt no matter what the lies are. Thank you, Sag. Hi, Rosie. I feel like lies hurt no matter what they are. Oh, absolutely, Brian. Even if they're little white lies, the minute someone starts lying to you, it's a problem. It's a problem. Because once trust is breached, it's one of those very difficult things to rebuild, chat. So, you know what they say, right? If you are in a friendship, in a business, in a partnership, whatever you're in, if you feel like you have to lie, you're doing something wrong, okay? You shouldn't be doing it if you feel like you have to lie about it, okay? Your past, I feel like some people lie about it, but y'all shouldn't lie to people at all. I wouldn't say, thank you, Craig, I wouldn't say trust is impossible to rebuild. I think it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort, and not everybody is willing to put in that trust and that effort. And especially with social media snitches, right? So if you take, I don't have Instagram anymore, but I'm gonna use it as an example. If you look at Instagram will tell you what people liked, what people commented. TikTok will tell you who's been in whose room. Social media will snitch. So be very mindful, especially if you guys are on social media a lot, you know. I'm just saying. If you're, yeah. And be careful of what you consume on social media as well, because I feel like that's another thing that people don't realize. What you consume is what you feed your brain, chat. So be mindful with that as well, okay? Now, I will do a few free yes or no's. Don't come with no stupid questions, because that's not gonna work for me right now. It was okay, Lena. How was yours? Yeah, Rosie, because chat, everything done in the dark will come to light. Don't lie to y'all people, because it's not because they don't say it that they don't know it. You see what I'm saying? It is not because you are lying and you think you're good and you got away with it because your person doesn't say anything, or your friend or your family member, whoever. It is not because they don't say anything that they don't know. Be mindful. But it's not just that, Moxie. It goes above intuition. The world is a small place. Social media is a small place. The algorithms are an interesting thing. Everything about the universe is very, very precise. So again, be careful what y'all say, who y'all lie to. If you can't tell the truth about it, you shouldn't be doing it. I will say it again. If you can't tell the truth about what you're doing, you should not be doing it. It is a very, very simple concept to grasp. And if you wouldn't want it done to you, you don't do it. It is simple as day. Oh yeah, that's another example, Rosie, absolutely. Yeah. And I will say another thing. You don't know. People are like, God, God, God. Okay, tremendous, phenomenal. I believe in God, great. You don't know what someone has done before they met you, right? Let's say you meet someone, and throughout their life, they've done a lot of good for people. You don't know that because you don't see what they've done. You just see the person in front of you. And it has come to my attention that every single person that does one of those people wrong have very interesting karma after, right? You don't know who protects who in the spiritual world. Angels, saints, ancestors. You don't know who is divinely protected. Now, to you, that person might look like just a normal person, or a person that gets on your nerves, or a person that whatever. That you're like, this person protected? Yeah, No. The universe is sending you this person in your life for a reason. Now, if you mishandle that person that is divinely protected and has done a lot of good for people around them, and you mishandle them, your world will crumble. Hi, Kendall. How are you? I'll give you an example, right? Well, I'll give y'all two, yeah? A lot of men, and this has come through my attention on my FYP, funny enough. A lot of men say that when a spiritual woman or a God-fearing woman leaves their life, all of a sudden everything crumbles. Oh, she must have done some kind of witchcraft and witch and... No. A highly spiritual woman and a God-fearing woman prays over you. Every night that woman goes to bed, or man, okay? I'm just speaking in the woman sense because I'm a woman. That every night that person goes to bed and they pray over you, you are not only protected by whatever greatness, superior power that they believe in, you're also protected by that person's ancestry, that lineage, right? And in the spiritual realm, some lineages are stronger than others, One for longevity purposes, one for the good karma in that bloodline, things of that nature. So when you deceive a person, man or woman, that prays over you, it is, and that person leaves because you have done something not okay. That person has not cursed you. That person has not shunned you or anything like that. That person just put less intent in their protection or their prayer over you, or they have stopped completely. Now you are getting your true life, your true karma. And it's unfortunate because that prayer, that protection has in a way interfered with your karma, with your destiny, right? So be mindful what y'all do. It could be the homeless guy at the corner store in the morning that you never even look at. It could be the cashier at the store that you never say thank you to. It could be your family, your romantic partners, your children. Watch who you deceive, because not everyone is playing, right? And like I said, you don't know who's protecting who in that other realm. You don't know. If you meet a person that has overcame severe narcissistic abuse, right? You know their trauma, things of that nature. 3 months in, you start being a narcissist. You start treating them like dirt. If you think that that's not gonna come back to you even worse, oh my God. If you lie, if you steal, if you cheat people kind of goes into lying for me, because to cheat people, and I'm not talking about a physical cheating, right? Like cheating people out of certain things. You're gonna get karma from it. That's what people forget to understand. And then you turn around and you ask yourselves, why is this happening? Now, sometimes, mind you, it's the universe's way of giving you your karma, or, the universe is redirecting you and you're getting a lot of hurt, right? It always comes back. It always comes back. I'm trying to just tell y'all, be careful what you do and who you do it to. Because the men and women alike that I've seen take the biggest hits in my life are men and women that have played with spiritual individuals or God-fearing individuals. I'm gonna tell y'all again, not everybody is playing. Be careful. And very often, you might not see it in the immediate, like, oh shit, what the freaking F, right? And I'll give y'all another example. I remember, what am I now, 36? So about, let's say 13 years ago, I had a friend. She was going through something. My intent was to help her, but I didn't do it the right way. What I should have did was take money and send it to her. What I did was I took money from my money, and I also asked other individuals to help, because what she needed, I couldn't do by myself. That woman thought that I was trying to make her look bad in front of other people, which really wasn't my intent. So long story short, me and her got into an argument. One night I go somewhere, I am walking, and I get a punch right here, or right here, and I mean a punch. So I fall, but where I fell, I got stuck. Like I got like because what was to the side of me, I fell in, and then I turned and I got stuck. Long story short, her and two other individuals start hitting me. And, you know, it's a lot. So the fight ends, I pick up my stuff, I get in my car, I start driving home. I was in a relationship that was many years ago. So I'm driving home, I have one of my girlfriends with me, I call my partner, I said, yo, you know, I got into a fight, I don't know what happened, it was so-and-so. So he's like, okay, bet, come home, cool. So we're still on the phone, and all of a sudden I hear the loudest bang you could ever imagine. I turn around, that girl and her friend are in their car, and they're throwing liquor bottles at my car as I'm driving on a highway. So I panic, because now you're basically following me home. You've already physically harmed me, and now you're following me home, and you're basically trying to make me crash. All right. So I'm driving. I'm not gonna tell you because there's some technicalities here, and yeah, you never know who's listening. Long story short, I called for help. I got more than enough help. I go home. So a lot of things happened between then. They came to my house. They smashed my car. Then they came back another time. They tried to break into my house from the back door. And then another time they came back, and this time they did a total loss with my car. Like, my car could not be salvaged. Get another car. One night, I feel like I'm being followed home. But I feel like maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm not really being followed. Yeah. I went into like this weird depression. I lost weight. I was scared to be home. Fast forward maybe, I don't know, a month, 2 months, not even. One of the girls ended up moving to a whole different, like, state, if you will. Another one moved to a whole, so two of them, I don't know what you're talking about. Two of them moved to different states. I don't know who you are, and I really don't care. Two of them moved to different states. One of them stayed, but was very low-key. Fast forward maybe, I don't know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Let's say 4 to be on the safe side. I see one of them. I can't remember how. I think it was on social media. I can't remember how this happened, but we started talking. We get on a phone call. We air things out. I tell her, okay, let's meet face to face. Now, mind you, this requires a lot of trust on both parties, because there's a lot of things that for legal purposes, I can't tell y'all. So, you know, me, and this, guys, I need y'all to understand. We were very young. We made a lot of mistakes. She did, I did, miscommunications. And this is way before I ever knew that I was this spiritually gifted. I had no idea. So me and her meet, and at one point she sits, like we're sitting and we're conversating, and she goes, you know, when we had a falling out, everything started going bad in our life. I lost my job. Me and my fiance broke up. I couldn't make money anymore. The other girl lost her, I think her home. Basically, she was explaining to me everything that they had lost. Boyfriend cheating on her like a motherfucker. It was wild. And she tells me, you know, the way everything went so bad, we were wondering, you know, if you did any type of witchcraft to us. And chat, I didn't even know I was gifted back then. So even if I would have wanted to, I couldn't, because I wouldn't have known how. And so that shocked me. And I told her, I said, honestly, I never did. Did the thought cross my mind? Girl, about 1,000,000 times. But I never did it. She said, Paloma, we went to church and we were praying for 7 days straight. Because there's a thing, I think, in the Bible, you have to ask for seven days or something like that. I don't know why this made me so emotional. And she said, we went to church for 7 days, holy water, like they were doing everything. And she said, Paloma, it kept getting worse. And I said, I promise you, I never did anything. And then she told me, well, you are divinely protected. And then I sat back when she left. Because at that moment, after that conversation, like, because years passed since like the initial fight in this convo. And when this convo happened, I kind of knew I was gifted, but I didn't know to what extent just yet. And I said, oh shit. That's kind of crazy. And then I think of, there's recently, within the last, 3 years, I was talking to somebody, and I had made a candle for that person for certain things that person wanted. This is when I was streaming from a commercial space. Those of you that have been with me for a while know. So I leave the commercial space to come home. So when I'm doing candle work, I leave the candles lit. They burn for 7 days. I monitor them on a daily. So I do the work, boom, come home, go back to the office the next day to see that the candle is off. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. So I call my mom. I say, hey, Mom, I said, you been no. Oh. I said, has Dad been in there? She's like, no, he's been with me. Oh. Okay. I never had a candle shut on me. I light it up again. I go to the back. I get ready because I'm going to see this individual play sports. I come back out. It's off again. I'm like, okay. I'm tripping. I'm like, did I do something wrong? Did I forget to give something to spirit? What did I do wrong here? Because this has never happened to me before. I light it again. I go to the arena. I pull up at the arena. I park. I turn my head, and there's a woman in the other vehicle. I said, oh shit, he's talking to her too. I knew immediately, the moment I saw that woman, that he was talking to her as well. So I called my girl that was coming to meet me, and I let her know, I'm like, yo, this is so weird, boom, boom, boom. She's like, nah, you probably just tripping. I'm like, okay, cool. Go inside and watch the game. Chat. I kid you not. Within 20 minutes, this individual pulled their hamstring. I'm talking down for the count on the floor in the arena. Now I am livid because I just did a whole protection thing over you. I just did a whole, like there was even health in the work I did for you. And I did everything right, the way I usually do. So I'm in the arena and I'm tripping the fuck out. Because now, is this my fault? Did I miss an ingredient? Did I forget a step? Was I distracted because I was doing work for like some of you on here as well? So I'm like, okay. Everything's done. I come out. Something tells me don't leave. So I'm having a smoke with my girl. I turn my head and I see his car pull into the parking. I turn my head, I see the girl parked next to me leave. And sure enough, they both went to the back. So long story short, without all of the details, I was right. They were in communication, and he was lying. Well, he was lying about it. I remember this. I don't know if you said it before. I probably shared it when it happened. Yeah. Bro, when I tell you I got back to my commercial space, that candle was off again. Basically, Spirit said, oh, you lying to her. You're lying to her. Cool. We're gonna fuck your shit up. I said, oh my God. Okay. And I swear, the more I look, the more I really pay attention. Friends, not so much. It happens, but not so much. But I've noticed that every single time that romantic individuals lie to me, right? Some really weird shit happens after. I don't understand it. Because how was I just putting protection on you and other good things for you, and you asked me for it? I didn't, I don't be sitting here doing stuff if, you know what I'm saying, people don't be asking me. I'm gonna go to bed and pray for you at night type shit, but I'm not finna do anything else because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't need that kind of negative, you know what I'm saying? Because again, back to my first point, I don't know who protects you in the ancestry, like in the spiritual realm, right? I don't know who protects you. I don't know what your people are how they're gonna feel about me doing that type of stuff. So I don't do it. You see what I'm saying? I be protecting myself. But every time some weird shit happens. So basically, my ancestors had literally seen everything. And they said, we are not helping this person, and blew out the flame every time. That's why. My ancestors saw it and said, we ain't doing shit. Blew it out. Blew it out. And it goes back again to the initial point. Spiritual individuals, men and women alike, they don't send evil your way. They just stop praying for you. And once they do, or if they ever do, your life switches. Because even if they never stop praying for you, you don't know who does what in the spiritual realm. You don't. That's why I tell people all the time, be mindful, y'all, of what y'all do. Be mindful of who y'all do it to as well. That's another massive point. And I swear to you, people think that because you don't say nothing, you don't know. Man, look. And that's in all relationships, y'all. That too, Rosie. Absolutely. Thank you, Reese. I believe in karma, right? But when the karma is excessively harsh, that ain't karma. That ain't karma. Nope. No, absolutely not. I'm just telling y'all, it's crazy. And the stories, even people come to me and tell me stories like, oh my God, since this person has been out of my life, everything's been going bad. I don't understand. And I'm thinking, well, you fucked with somebody that had a higher bloodline than yours, and you did them wrong. I believe in karma, but I don't in the at this like it's a very blurred line. It's a very blurred line. And I feel like it gets worse for people. Yes. And I feel like it's worse if people do to someone what they know they're healing from. Does that make sense? Or if somebody tells you, oh, my biggest trigger is boom, and you do it. Because I will tell you now, if your lineage is built like that, oh yeah, it's over. It's over. I'm telling you now. Don't believe me or believe me. I'm telling you. And I feel like when it's ancestors, the karma is immediate. The karma is immediate. To where I feel like if it's what you're putting out into the universe and it's really your karma, that takes years to sink in. You know what I'm saying? But if you're messing with someone that's very protected or comes from a very serious spiritual background or God-fearing background, whatever you know, that shit gonna come fast as hell. Be careful, y'all. Y'all might not even see it. It might be some dumb shit like, damn, I got a flat. Damn, I got a flat. Dumb shit. Damn, the mag is cracked with the flat. I need a new mag and a flat. And I'm thinking about that because I used to get goddamn flats all the time before. Like when that whole situation was happening for me, once they totaled my car, the car I got had low profile tires. It was just hell. Every other day a bitch was getting a flat. It was horrible. It was so bad. It was so bad. See? So be careful, Hazel. Be careful. Thank you for the heart, me. It could be the dumbest shit. The dumbest shit. You lose your job. You get evicted. the minute back-to-back weird shit happens, you did something. You did something to somebody who's spiritually protected. Thank you. That's a warning, Hazel. That is a warning. Thank you, Anne. I'm just your gentle reminder. Be careful who you play with, because not everybody's playing. And like I said, don't y'all be small-minded and only think romantically. And it is not because something is small to you and irrelevant to you that the person that you are doing it to, it doesn't mean that it's irrelevant to them. If you have a friend or a family member or whatever that tells you, yo, don't do this shit, or can you not do this shit, it makes me feel a way. If y'all literally have these conversations and put your people through the same thing constantly, and it hurts them inside, I'm not talking about they don't like something. I'm talking about you are hurting them inside, and you keep doing it. If you think nothing is gonna happen to you, you are outside of your mind. You are crazy. You're crazy. You are crazy. If somebody says, yo, you're hurting me, and y'all are not, y'all are listening, but y'all not hearing them, ladies and gentlemen, buckle the fuck up. My mama told me a few days ago, she said, Paloma, sometimes the way you talk to me hurts my feelings. I said, oh shit. And I had to sit there and I said, damn. Okay. So now when I'm gonna talk to my mama, I have to, damn, I'm so emotional. I have to be mindful because I'm hurting her feeling. What's up?
What it is, you ran or you giving like notes and shit, or you like running battles? You doing like late night talk to you running battles?
Yeah, we having to talk about karma and lies and all that other shit.
Facts.
Why you was trying to lose?
I was saying if you was battling, but if you're not battling, it's cool. 10-4. Say that.
Give me about 10 minutes. Let me just finish this, and I'll come get you.
All right. I may or may not be on. I don't know yet.
All right.
All right.
And my mama said, yo, like Paloma, when you talk to me a certain type of way, that shit hurts me. And I said, yo, I gotta reevaluate, because I said, I gotta reevaluate, because if I'm hurting my mom, that's not good. So if somebody comes to y'all and tells y'all, yo, you hurting me, bro, don't hear them and listen to them the first time around. Not the 8th time, not the 10th time. Hear them the first time. Like, why do we wait, and why do we have to repeat, bro? I don't get it. Why do people wait Like, do y'all know? Thank you. I'll give y'all another example, right? My biological father treated my mother like shit. If y'all knew the way that man lives today, oh my God. If y'all knew the karma that man got for what he did to my mama, bro, that man is still paying to this day what he did, and it's been over 30 years. And he is still paying for it. 30 years later, what he did to my mother, he is still paying for. Actually, it's more than 30. It's 40 almost. He is still paying for it to this day. Y'all really out here shitting on good people, on spiritual people, and y'all really think nothing's gonna happen to y'all? Seriously? Y'all think that these people that pray over everybody or that pray over y'all think that they not God's favorite? Y'all think that God don't see what they be doing? And y'all think that y'all can do the things that y'all do and not be hurt? It says it in the Bible. It's just an example, okay? If a man disrespects his wife, God will not hear his prayer. And I'm pretty sure that works for the wife as well. If a woman disrespects her husband, I'm pretty sure God will not hear her prayer. So in the scriptures, it says it masculine to feminine. But you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about, Gigi? If you said something before, my ex, I was so kind, called him. I don't understand what you're saying, girl. I'm sorry. Just be careful who y'all shit on, bro. Because the people that y'all, man, I will tell you another thing. Your most challenging friendships and relationships are the ones that you need the most. Because those are the ones that push you to grow. The ones that are the hardest, the ones that make you the most uncomfortable, are those that are supposed to make you grow. And if you keep running from them, you're gonna keep getting those lessons in life after. Then y'all wonder why y'all keep meeting the same type of people. You're not meeting the same type of people. You're meeting the same lesson that you refused to learn last time. You're not meeting the same type of people. You're refusing the lesson. I'm trying to tell you, man, look. Thank you. Aubrey, there's a difference between a relationship that's plain disrespectful and a relationship that makes you grow. I'm talking about the relationships that make you grow. I'm not talking about the relationships that cross boundaries and make you feel disrespected. I'm talking about the ones that push you to growth. The relationships that put y'all in a corner until y'all have no choice but to be better versions of yourselves. The relationships where you are triggered, where you are forced to go back into that neglected, that inner child that you have neglected, that you're now forced to look at in the mirror because you're gonna sacrifice a great friendship, a great relationship, a great bond with a family member because you have not healed from the past. I'm not talking about somebody who's disrespecting you, calling you out your name and things of that nature. No, I am talking about those relationships that are lessons. That's the very big difference here. There's a massive difference. There's a big difference. And it's also how you treat people that disrespect you. Yeah? Because if somebody's disrespecting you, somebody's calling you outside their name, and you turn around and call them a son of a bitch, you're no better. You think that you did the right thing because they started? No, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't. Being the bigger and the better person is saying, okay, you're upset. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna go over here. You reciprocating behaviors does not make you the bigger person. In fact, it makes you the weaker person. Girl, if you arguing with another woman about a dude, that dude don't want you. Because if he did, he wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's just a lot to take in, Gigi. It's realizing that a lot of people are not honest with themselves. A lot of people are projecting and don't even know that they're doing it. It's just a lot. It's seeing my shortcomings, where I had 2 people try to tell me, but then my mama had to tell me. That's a harsh lesson for me, among other ones. Thank you. She's a Taurus. I'm a Libra. She's a Taurus. I'm a Libra. Don't cry, Corey. If he's in love, if y'all both love him, then that's what she signed up for. That's what she signed up for, Shar. Good, Rosie. Thank you, Gigi. I love y'all too, Corey. That's a nice saying, Aubrey. Oh, I know, Anne, but sometimes in thank you. Sometimes look at things differently, I guess. Y'all just gotta understand, man. Y'all need to be careful how y'all treat people every day. Be careful how you treat people every day. Don't lie, don't steal, don't cheat. And I said what I said. I'm not talking about physical cheating, y'all. Don't cheat yourselves either. Thank you, Sada. I hate text. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, Sam. Yep. And you know, guys, be careful what y'all do for work. Be careful what y'all post on social media. Be careful what y'all watch, who y'all support. Because a lot of these people, they're making money off the devil's work. So be careful. I got treated like shit so much by my man that now I don't know how to look. What do you mean you don't know how to look past it? I do, Sada. Usually that's what I do. But I guess now it's a thing where if I'm on after midnight, we're doing this. Just be good, y'all. Just be nice. Just be good humans. A lot of us complain that there's not that many good humans. Just be a good one. And you'll make life easier. I'll repost it, Creek, on YouTube. Desiree, I could relate with that a lot more than you think. I could relate with that a lot more than you think. You got two choices. You leave, or you gather the strength to leave, or you rebuild trust. That is up to you. And don't let nobody make that decision for you, Desiree. That's your relationship. That is your call. Yeah, Anne, you're right. And you know what's also wild? Is when you come to a realization that people around you, oh, I'm so sorry, Melania, don't care about your feelings. No matter the nature of the relationship. Y'all, that first hit when you realize that people don't care about your emotions is a tough one. yeah, we're just talking about everything and anything. So, yeah. And it's the meanness of people sometimes that just drives me wild. And sometimes they don't realize that they're mean. You go to the store and you accidentally forget to open the door for the person behind you and they curse you out. Like, friend, I pee in my head, I forgot. And you get an earful. I know me, one of my biggest problems is my delivery. I suck. I gotta work on that because I hurt a lot of people with my delivery. Thanks, Pat. Paying attention, Creek. Paying attention. That's interesting, Bobby. Maybe the lesson here is some of y'all need to be nicer to your parents. Some of y'all need to be nicer to your significant other. I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe it was just be careful who you play with, because you don't know who protects them in the spiritual realm. I don't know. Desiree, I have a feeling that you do. For some reason. I don't know why. But yeah. Oh, that's nice, Hazel. Thank you, Telly. Chat, if there's something you would like, the universe to give you forgiveness for, write it in the chat. It is a safe space. If there's something you did that you want forgiveness for, write it in the chat. And chat, do you know what it is like to have to repeat yourself all the time? And then you come to the realization that, hold on, if I have to repeat myself all the time, they don't care. My feelings are disrupted. My feelings are hurt, but they don't care. It's pretty intense. Being rude to me too, Lisa. Cheating, that's a big one, Bat. Forgiveness for jumping to conclusions, yeah. I regret staying with him, but I don't regret my babies. That's fine. The way I treated Noelle, yep. Paying attention and remembering to pause. It's those quick reactions that can cause pain, absolutely. Forgive me for tone of voice with people when I'm angry at myself. Lose my patience. Leaving my mother in Indiana and move to Texas. This is good, chat. A lot of y'all are releasing these things in the chat. I'm sorry for being selfish, yeah. tone of voice. That is beautiful, Meek. Losing patience with my son. He knows everything. He is cocky and arrogant. He and I fight every day. Let him fall. Alone with the cheating and making her feel worthless. Yeah. Everybody in this room has done a lot of pain to other people, y'all. Forgive it. Move forward. Do better. Not listening to my husband's feelings. That's serious. I think, yeah, if you were lucky enough to get a husband that expresses himself to you, being judgmental and jumping to conclusions, yeah. I don't know why, Corey. I'm a mess. But look at it this way, y'all. Most of y'all are about to go to bed soon. So tomorrow when you wake up, you're gonna have this in your head. So hopefully, you know, wishful thinking, you'll do good tomorrow. I don't know why the energy is so strong, Bat. I ain't gonna hold you. And chat, listen to understand. A lot of us listen to reply. Not everything needs an immediate reply. Listen and understand to what people are telling you. If somebody is telling you you are hurting them, they aren't attacking you. Don't get defensive. A lot of us do. Don't get defensive. They are telling you how you're making them feel. They're not giving you shit. They're not attacking you. They're telling you how they feel and what can be done to fix it. Listen. Just listen. It's not because you're not feeling their pain that it makes their pain invalid. It is not because your reason for lying is good that it will not fracture trust. It is not because your reason for cheating, like Bat said, was like, just don't. It's not because to you she should have already forgiven you that she did. You don't get to give her a time frame. You don't get to tell people when they heal, y'all. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to read it. I didn't even have a chance to, girl. What's up, T? We just spreading good vibrations, and we're just having a healing conversation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get to judge the damage that y'all actions do on others, y'all. I want this to be the biggest takeaway for tonight. Y'all don't get to judge how your actions make others feel, nor do you get to discredit it. See what? I would hope that he would, Melania. I don't really crash out. And if this is what a crash out looks like, oof, you need to get out of Canada. Thanks, Corey. You could block him. I don't like my fellow Canadians anyways, so you can block his ass. Yeah, they did. No, they meant it. They meant it. They meant it. If y'all missed some of this conversation, I will post it on YouTube. And y'all will be able to go back. I feel like Creek, you should go back and watch it. Oh, Bat, that's intense. I almost, Bat was crazy. I almost texted you today. I swear to you, bro. I got out of my truck, I grabbed the dog, and I almost texted you. That's crazy. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, though, bro. That's good news. That's very good news. That's beautiful. If you do good, you do it for the sake of goodness, not for your understanding. Yeah, I don't know that. Treat mental pain like physical pain. You wouldn't tell someone to heal an injury. Bro, I had a friend today, she told me, it was Latoria. She told me, did such person ask you about your mental health? I said, no. Oh no, it wasn't Latoria, it was WB. She said, did such and such person ask you about your mental health? I said, no. And she said, huh, that's interesting. And I said, damn. And this could not be a truer statement. If you get into a car accident, people see your wounds, they see your scars. So they have a daily reminder that you're going through something, yeah? But if you're going through something internally, people tend to forget it because there's no visible scars. You see what I'm saying? So they tend to forget and treat you differently, like everything is okay. Meanwhile, motherfuckers walking around here, if ours are internal wounds, if ours are the wounds to our soul were shown on the outside, it would be catastrophical. That's probably not a word, but it would be a catastrophe. Yeah. Hey. I will. My vibration energy has been low. My partner has been treating me mentally well. Do y'all live together, T? Well, I think that y'all need meditation time separately, where from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., this is your time alone. And then from a certain time, it is her time. No conversation. There could be therapy. There could be numerous things. However, if your partner is draining you, maybe communicate that with them. Tell them how they're draining you, and tell them how they're draining you and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And have a conversation about it, and maybe that will be an opening for you guys to do things better. Mental health is really important. What's important? Your heart can only heal with a clear mind. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yup. Agreed, Natalie. Have a great night, Sada. Thanks for coming in. Yes, I plan to communicate that this week, and I was waiting for the work week to be done. That's fine. That's fine. And chat, don't get so busy chasing temporary success or permanent success or money so much that you neglect your relationships, your parents, your sisters, your friends, whatever, because you don't know what tomorrow got for your ass. And if God or whoever takes them away from you tomorrow, would you be satisfied with how you treated them? If y'all knew for real that this was the last day y'all was gonna see someone, would y'all be satisfied? Absolutely, Rosie. If that's what we decide, yes. So I'm trying to tell y'all, a lot of y'all friends, y'all might think that they're okay. They might not be. I'm just saying, y'all, there's somebody in here that check on your friends, even your strong ones. How long we been on? Oh, that's not bad, an hour. Hour 13. They might not be, but what if you made a decision to pull away? Well, if you made a decision to pull away, that's what you needed to do in that moment. Now, maybe eventually that's going to change. Sure. Maybe not. I don't know. But my advice to all of y'all, 70 people in here now, do not walk away from people because it's too hard. If you're walking away because you're constantly disrespected, that is one thing. If you're walking away because it is too hard, you will get that lesson in another person. I'm trying to tell y'all, be careful. Yeah, that makes sense. I had a therapist tell me, hold on. I had a therapist tell me to literally say ouch when words hurt because it signals real pain is occurring. Amen. Go to a different club. Someone said, lately I have been dealing with people trying to shut my talent of singing in their club. Baby, go somewhere else. Go where you are celebrated, not tolerated. It is not rejection, it is redirection, girl. God, universe heard conversations that you didn't. Yeah, this was a lot. What if you know things aren't the best for them, but they brought a lot of part and negative toxic? Huh? Girl, you but they brought a lot of toxic past and negative what? Girl, if you don't write that properly, girl, I don't know what the hell you're saying. Run that by me again. Guys, please make sure you're following me as well. I will be back on in the morning to thank you. They keep bringing past and toxic behavior while trying to heal. So do you mean that they're reprimanding you on the mistakes that you've made in the past? Don't rush yourself, Nydia. You're gonna go when you want to. When Spirit says it's time for you to go, Nadia, you will. Until then, just vibe. It's not the time for you to go. And that's okay. Thank you, Memphis. I appreciate that. I thought we both were on the same healing path, but they're bringing their past back. Well, you don't always heal at the same rate as your partner, Rosie, and that's normal. And you can't fault them for it. Now, if they're not disrespecting you, and what you feel is disrespect, what you identify as disrespect, you can choose to be patient and move forward. But if you feel like you are being mistreated in a way that is not beneficial to you, and if you feel like it will slow down your healing, then that's different. Sometimes you have to love people from a distance. Well, usually when someone is jealous is for a few reasons. Either you have shown that they can't trust you. Either you've lied or they have been lied to tremendously. And betrayal, right, is one of the hardest things to overcome. Betrayals, lies, cheating is one of the hardest things to overcome. It takes time. It really takes time. And it takes two people that want to work on it together. It can't be only one-sided. I've had so many signs that it's time to leave the situation, but I can't seem to leave. Well, very often when we get signs to leave a situation, depending on where you're at in your journey, it could be you're trying to rush something, you're trying to avoid a lesson, you might be scared of commitment, could be numerous things. You have to identify if you're moving out of fear or if you're moving out of, wait, this is genuinely not okay for me. You have to identify the real reasons. I even actually left and still can actually leave. We're still back at it and I am drained. Well, Alicia, maybe y'all need each other to heal. Maybe you are healing something within him, and maybe he is healing something within you. Maybe he's showing you what you do and don't want out of your next partner. I don't know y'all's situations, chat. Every situation is different. Everybody's boundaries are different. So it's when I don't know y'all, women who think they deserve high value men but aren't willing to do nothing. Unfortunately, there is a lot of those. There is a lot. There is a lot of women that want men to come fully healed, fully packaged, making 6 figures. It boggles my mind. It boggles my mind. And it takes recombination, accountability, and will. Yes, absolutely, Anne. Absolutely. Yep. However, I read today that distance, pouting, is a form of emotional abuse in a relationship. So a partner that distance themselves and that pouts and things like that when you guys are not okay, it's a form of emotional abuse. I'm assuming that it depends on how long the pouting goes, how long the non-communication goes. It's the same thing. There could be emotional abuse in a friendship too. It's not just romantic here. Chat, do not think that all these conversations that we're sharing, please don't think that they're only about romantic relationships. As I've stated numerous times, romance, friendships, families, work, everything. You can get emotionally abused at work. You can get emotionally abused by a parent. Yeah? So it doesn't matter the nature of the relationship. It's highly irrelevant, really. I don't know, Chica, I don't know. But if you can't read the room the way you can't read it now, I assume that you are going to have trouble reading a man. So no, I don't think you would be in a relationship in 3 months' time. Why would you be? Wow. Just saying. Let's just say you're WB. Okay, let's just say you're WB and you told me what she told you, and I realized, damn, they don't check up on my mental health. Well, here's the thing. Not everybody knows that they have to check on your mental health, right? Not everybody knows what you're going through. WB, for instance, asked me that because she's in my life. She knows what I've been going through, yeah? So she asks me that because, like, she has a reason to make that statement. If your friends, you know, don't ask you about your mental health, maybe they think you're okay, right? If you have a tendency of not communicating to people how you're feeling and what you're going through, chances are they're not going to ask you how you're feeling, because every time they try to ask you about it, you shut down and say, nah, I'm cool. Like, all right. Thank you, Lisandro. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Gracias, Lisandro. Thank you, Dolphin Girl. Because humans are social creature. Nature of the relationship is irrelevant. Abuse is abuse. Amen. My love is crazy. How are you? You good? Did you learn English yet? Ay, 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 Lisandro. No, por favor. Ay. Yo, me and Lisandro used to have the coolest battles, chat. We would put crazy Halloween filters on, and he don't speak a lick of English. I barely speak Spanish. It was so funny. How is it? Yeah. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Thank you, Lisandro. Thank you, Tracy. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Don't expect people to know. Thank you, Bianca. Don't expect people to read your mind, y'all. Tell your friends, tell your people what you need from them. Tell them a few times, and then see what happens. Give them a chance to do better by you. But give them a chance. Give them a chance to do better, y'all. Anyways, I'm gonna go lay up. I can feel everybody's emotion, but what I feel or see is to love. Yeah. And I need a Asheville. Denise, if you need help, call 911, girl, because chances are I'm too far and I wouldn't come anyway. I would call the cops for you. If you need help, call 911, girl. Call your mama, call your daddy. They love you for real, for real. I don't know you. I am limited in what I can do for you, okay? And see, that's another thing, y'all. Stop going to social media to get help. Thank you, Avy. Some of y'all have family members that y'all can turn to. I can't believe y'all got me so damn emotional on this live. I just need a good cry, Rosie. We did a little bit on here, but yeah, some shit need to be done in private. I ain't gonna hold you. What's up, ABC? Some of us don't. Yeah, I know. But I'm talking to the ones that do, you know? Yeah, I get it, Leisha. That's how I feel. If I wouldn't really have WB to talk to, Latoria to talk to, I'd feel alone as hell. Especially right now, the last few weeks. Having girls in your corner is actually really important. Thank you, Bianca. I appreciate it. This is going to be a good video for y'all to go watch. I ain't going to hold you. I almost reached out to you today, bro. I almost did. I swear to you, it was weird. I don't even know why. Thank you for the subscription, Larissa. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed before I cry again. Anyway, chat. I will post a conversation on YouTube when I wake up. Trace, you and me are gonna be closer than you think soon, Trace. I can't tell you what it is. I can't tell you why. I can't tell you what's going on. I ain't telling nobody shit. Nobody knows shit. But you and me, Trace, we gonna be locked in soon. Cause you on my list, Tracy. I know, Bat. I know. Yeah, but I can't tell you what it is yet, Trace. I just need patience from you. I need a few months, and I got you. But I got you, Trace. I got something planned. Wait on it. I hope y'all have a great night. Pia, we're just... Yeah. The last word of advice I'm gonna give y'all. It's been a lot. If somebody tells y'all the trauma they've been through, don't put them through the same trauma again. No matter what it is. Okay? Pay attention, guys. If somebody tells y'all their trauma, do not put them through it again. Because you are scarring that person for no reason. Watch who you scar. Because God has favorites. God has favorites. Don't believe me, it's okay. Oh, y'all are all so amazing. What if he's a player and making up stories? Why you with a player? Unless you know how to ball, don't be with a player. Unless you want those low vibrational energies, don't be with him. Unless you want all of other women's trauma in your room when he's gonna have intimacy with you, don't be with him. A man's DNA will stay in your body up to 25 years, ladies. Your body is absorbing that man's energy. Literally, your body is absorbing that man's DNA. It can literally alter your own DNA. And that is a fact. Be the fuck careful who y'all have sex with, ladies. I'm dead serious. Like, y'all think I'm bullshitting, but y'all, I'm okay. Keep having sex with these men. They'll be everywhere. Keep doing it. Keep doing it to yourselves. And watch your energy keep getting fucked up. Watch your, you know what? Let me shut up because this is going to open a whole nother topic, okay? I'm gonna go. I appreciate all of y'all. I'm sending everybody a lot of love and a lot of light. Okay? I hope y'all are gonna wake up tomorrow and choose to be amazing people with good intentions for everybody around you. If you're not following my YouTube, go to where it says Ms.P. Click on there. Go to my link tree and you will see my YouTube. This video will be on there tomorrow. Make sure y'all commented, please. I need comments, I need likes. And this could be your little podcast. Put it in your ears, boom. You don't need to watch me. You need to hear me, okay? You need to hear me, not watch me. What I look like is completely irrelevant, okay?